Hi Angels, my name is Jasmine and today I'm going to show you how to do full bling nails. This can be done on press-ons, gel, acrylic, anything you want, so let's get into the video. Okay, so first I'm starting off with a rhinestone glue. This is the Zuley's glue. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I will link it down below. This has been the best glue that I have used for flat back gems. Now if you have a larger gem, like a 3D gem that's not a flat back, then you should use a builder gel so that you can set the crystal inside of the gel, because it's not going to stick to a glue like this. Next, after you have figured out like which glue you're going to use, if you rewind the video, or else you'll see it again later in the time lapse, then you'll see that I applied it kind of thick on this one. Now you want it to be thick, but thick enough. You want it to be thick enough so that you can apply all your gems without it drying too soon, but you don't want it to be super thin so that you have to keep applying it and applying, because that's going to, it's just not going to hold your crystals as well if you just keep applying layer after layer after layer. So make sure that you're mindful of the amount of glue you're putting on, because if you put too much on, you're going to have that white glue residue that comes out in the end, and you'll end up having to put a top coat over it. The top coat look is not great for full bling nails because it's very obvious, and it doesn't allow your gems to sparkle. Applying the glue is probably the most important part of doing full bling nails, next to leaving no spaces. When you do full bling nails, you don't want to have as much nail space left, especially if you're doing a clear nail like I'm doing. Now normally if you do a full bling set, you will see that they have a color underneath of it, whether that's a glitter, a solid color, a jelly, paint, you name it. They normally do have that, but I personally don't have that because my customer didn't want that. I did do this nail in regular time, so if you do not want to see me do this in regular time, then you can skip ahead to the time lapse. All I'm really showing is how close I applied the crystals to each other and how thick of a coat I put on in glue. Now I do work in sections. I do recommend that you work in sections because the glue does dry kind of fast, and you don't want it to dry, again, you don't want it to dry super fast, because it's not gonna, your crystals won't stick as well if you have layers and layers and layers of glue.
2, 4, 5, 6. Bitch, I'm back. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I say, okay, ladies, now let's get information. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I say, okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Okay, ladies, now let's bounce, bounce, bounce to this. I came to play, bitch.
Corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fly and my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces. My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a Texas Bama. I like my baby hair with baby hair and afro. I like my Negro love with Jackson 5 nostrils. Turned out it's funny, but they never take the country out me. I got hot sauce in my
Hot sauce about, hot sauce about.
Drop it down.
Oh yeah.
I just might be up to Bill Gates to make it out there. I'm dreaming. I work hard, I grind till I own it. I twirl on my head. I know where to get it. Vino, cuerpo, no chill. Something I know I go hard. Take what's mine, I'm a star, cause I slay.
And this is just a tip for anyone who uses press-ons and uses press-on stands, and you get that little extra gel on the side. You can just clip that off with a nail clipper or file it off with file. It's up to you. I personally do a combination of both just to get the cleanest look.
I say, okay ladies, now let's get information.
Okay, ladies, now let's
Booty bounce to this.